my audience. According to a Forbes.com article in June 2018 titled Student Loan Debt by Zach Friedman, he states that over $1.5 trillion is owed towards student loan debt. This debt is the second highest in the U.S. Now, most of you all are currently college students, so we all know the importance it is to have a higher education. Some of you all may be lucky enough to get financial aid, grants, or even scholarships. But either way, our education comes at a high price. My name is Michelle Asensio, and I too am a victim of student loan debt. By the time I graduate with my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, I will owe over $30,000 in student loans. I am here today to persuade you, my audience, in believing that college-free tuition is not only possible, but beneficial. Today, I will go over 3 main points. My first main point will be how student loans can prevent potential students from even applying to college and can make current students pressured to drop out. My second point will be how student loan debt can haunt graduates well after walking that stage and can cause not only financial harm, but mental harm as well. And lastly, I will be discussing with you all how we can make free college tuition not only a possibility, but a reality, and discussing with you all how it is beneficial to everyone. Let's go ahead and jump right into my first main point. High cost of tuition makes potential students weary of applying to college in the first place. Based on lend.edu.com in 2018, Dave Rathmammer states that the average cost of a degree is between $25,290 to $40,940, depending on your school and your degree plan. This is the number one reason why people do not attend college. Now, once you are in college, what happens when the stress of paying for school just becomes too much? According to statistics on usnews.com, published in 2017, 3.9 million undergraduates drop out of college, with student loan debt averaging $7,174 per student. And unfortunately, they have no way of paying off that student loan debt. At this point, it's safe to say, is it even worth going to college in the first place? Now, let's say you finally graduated with the degree you planned for. This brings me to my second point. Student loan debt has major effects on mental and physical health. Based on ValuePenguin.com, in a 2019 article titled Average Student Loan Debt, they state that the average student loan debt is over $32,731 by the time the student graduates with a bachelor's degree. A study done by the American Student Organization in 2019 found that 40% of college graduates suffer from anxiety and depression due to the amount of student loans owed. Now, on a financial side, this can put a big halt on any big purchases you might have wanted to make after graduating. A few of these examples would be that brand new car you think you might deserve, buying a new house for you and your family, or even having your dream wedding that you've been planning for years. Now, moving on to my final point of today's speech. Presidential candidate Bernie Sanders proposed a legislation called College for All Act. This act entails to tax Wall Street transactions. According to Tradeschools.net, in a 2019 article titled Should College Be Free?, this plan will cost over $600 billion and spread over the course of 10 years, making college free in the U.S. for millions of students. Now, another proven way that we can offer free tuition is to raise the taxes of the wealthy. According to TheNation.com, in a 2016 article titled Want Free Tuition, states that taxing the wealth of our richest by 1% of their wealth at only a 1% raise could collect over $260 billion annually, which is enough to cover the cost of tuition and eliminate existing student debt for over 10 years. Now, let's go ahead and start discussing how free tuition can benefit our government. As soon as a graduate jumps back into society, they can start contributing in a positive way. They can purchase that new home and increase our house market. They can put that new degree to use and start a business. Finally, for my conclusion, I would like to mention one last time that high student loan debt prevents potential students from applying to college, and it unfortunately pressures current students to eventually drop out. High student loan debt not only causes financial burdens, but mental health issues as well. I went ahead and discussed with you all how free tuition is not only possible, but beneficial to everyone. It is our duty as students to stand up for what is right, but mostly for what is fair. Student loan debt will weigh heavily on our shoulders, but together we can change that. If today you take anything away from my speech, let it be this. Student loan debt increases higher and higher each year. We need to fight for free college tuition, not only for ourselves, but for your kids or for your future grandkids. Let's finally give them a chance at a debt-free life after college. Thank you. He's still here.